So in this tutorial we're going to look at what happens when we have to multiply out three brackets together. And there's an example in our question, three brackets all multiplied together. Well, we need to know what to do when we multiply out two brackets, so I hope you can do that or you've watched that tutorial. Because the first thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply out one of the pairs of brackets using FOIL. Okay, and then if it happens that the new bracket we've created has two terms, we use FOIL again, although usually that won't happen. And if that doesn't happen, we're going to link each term in the smaller bracket to each term in the larger bracket. And usually there'll be three terms in the larger bracket and two in the smaller bracket, so you'll get 6 links, from which you can write down 6 multiplications and then simplify in the usual way by collecting like terms. So let's do all of that. Don't forget to be careful of your minus signs. That's the usual warning in these tutorials. Minus times a minus is a plus. Minus times a plus is a minus. Right, let's have a go. So we're dealing with x plus 2 times x minus 3 times 2x plus 5. And I'm going to choose to multiply out this pair of brackets first. The logical thing to do is to multiply out the first two brackets, so that's what I'm doing. Now, to multiply out a pair of brackets, we first write down FOIL, which you will remember stands for first, outer, inner, last. So here they go. The first pair of terms to multiply together is x and x. That's the first one in each bracket, so x times x is x squared. And then we have the outer pair, which is x and minus 3. Multiply those together, we get minus 3x. And then we have the inner pair. 2 and x is 2 times x, so that's plus 2x. And then the last in each bracket, which is 2 times minus 3, which is minus 6. Don't forget, we've still got another bracket at the end here, 2x plus 5. And now we're going to simplify a little bit. This first bracket, we can collect some like terms. We've got minus 3x plus 2x, which is just minus x. So that first, the big bracket, if you like, is x squared minus x minus 6. And then the second bracket is still there. It's 2x plus 5. Right, so we've successfully multiplied out the first two brackets. The new bracket does not have two terms, so we don't do that. We go straight on to linking each term in the smaller bracket to each term in the larger bracket. So let's take the 2x in the smaller bracket and link it to the minus 6, and link it to the minus x, and link it to the x squared. And then we do the same with the 5. Link it to the minus 6, link it to the minus x, and link it to the x squared. And you get a sort of big crab's claw type picture. You may have heard it called that before. And now we do the 6 multiplications. Okay, so here we go. Now, the first I'm going to work very logically here. I'm going to do the one at the top, so that's the x squared and the 2x. So x squared times 2x, first of all, and x squared times 2x, well, I've got the 2, and x squared times x is x cubed. Now, just to keep track of things, I'm actually going to put a line through that link so I know I've done it. Now, my next link is the one connecting the minus x and the 2x. So I've got minus x times 2x, which is minus 2x squared. And again, put a line through something when you've done it so you know that you have. Now I've got minus 6 times 2x, that's the third link, which is, of course, minus 12x. And again, there goes my line. Now I'm going to work up from the bottom, and I'm going to do x squared times plus 5, which is plus 5x squared. There it is. And line through that. And we're nearly there. Minus x times plus 5 is minus 5x. So put that one there. And I've just about got space to do the last one. Remember to cross that one out. And then minus 6 times plus 5 is minus 30. And we have our 6 multiplications. And then all we have to do is go along and collect the like terms. Well, there's nothing like 2x cubed. There are no other cubes, so we just start with 2x cubed. Now what about the x squareds? Minus 2x squared plus 5x squared is plus 3x squared. And then let's just change colour and say, look at the x's. I've got minus 12x minus 5x. And if I take away 12 and then take away 5, I've taken away 17. And then all on its own at the end there, I've got the minus 30. And we have successfully multiplied out the 3 brackets. Well done, us.